Yeah, dude, I comb this every day. It's actually not too bad. I mean, there's some direction.
Coming to the left.
You comb these sides back, and then this goes back, and then it kind of. That's how it's just. Yeah, it's just I don't wake up like this.
America online is looking like this failed empire, right? But in reality, it's a dude named Randy, and he's holding the door for you at the Buc-ee's with a big old burrito in one hand and a yeehaw in the other.
Well, that's Texas.
That is Texas, baby.
Yeah. And what are you seeing mostly online? It's people having a good time in Texas.
Yeah, but they thought they were coming to like the collapse of this first world.
Dude, they were scared. They're like, oh shit, America's kind of cool.
That's right. They got off the plane, they got handed a Dr. Pepper and a howdy sir and a howdy ma'am, and then everyone's living their best life over here.
They're never going to go back.
And neither are you. Welcome to Southwest and Normal.
Yeah. Yeah. Southwest and Normal. Welcome to Houston, where the takes run wild. Brad and Ashton slinging homes and busting sides. From barbecue to headlines to who pays the tab. If it's weird, it's welcome. Yeah, they'll run with that. Southwest and Normal. Southwest and Normal. Brad and Ashton, let it roll. Southwest and Normal. Southwest and Normal. If it's weird, it's welcome. And the stranger's home.
Welcome back to Southwest of Normal, the only podcast brave enough to say that America has maybe one or two problems, but also, have you seen our gas stations?
Today, we're talking about social media reacting to people coming to America, especially people realizing that maybe the internet lied to them just a little bit.
We're going to hit Mayor Ashton addresses the masses, and then we're going to touch on some real estate stuff, because we always do that. And then because when people actually move here, the online fantasy dies and the house hunt gets a little more real. Then we got the plug. You guys are going to love this plug today. We've got a game called
Mayor for a Minute, where Brad will get to be the mayor for just a minute, and I'll take it back.
Let me put on my tie. We've got a life segment about judging places, people, and seasons of life before you've actually lived them.
Basically, everybody talks crazy online until they get a free refill and someone calls them buddy.
Please rise, everyone, as Mayor Ashton addresses the masses. Apparently, the internet has convinced the whole planet that America is just potholes, politics, crime docs, and people yelling in airports. Mayor Ashton, please take the podium.
Well, I think now you're seeing is that people are coming to America now, and they're realizing that we're actually pretty darn friendly. Aggressively friendly. We're not going to be like anyone. Especially, I think you're seeing that more in the South. The more I'm seeing it online, it's very people having a good experience in Texas. They're having a good experience in the southern stadiums, having a good time. You can differentiate in this great big United States that we all live in. But I am seeing a great reaction mainly to Texas. Of course, that's probably going to be most of my feed that I'm seeing is going to be Texas centered. But everybody's super friendly. Everybody loves our stadiums. Have you seen the outreach to our stadiums? They were all worried that we couldn't host the World Cup, that our stadiums weren't being made. We didn't have soccer stadiums. No, we have enormous 100,000 seat football stadiums. And yes, they can be converted to a pitch. Now, my favorite thing that I have been seeing, though, is everyone talking about NRG Stadium here in good old Houston, Texas. My most recent post was, America, why have you been hiding this gym for us? We've been seeing SoFi in LA or all these fancy other one stadiums. And Houston's been around 20 years. That's the first retractable roof. And it's still a great stadium, and they're loving it from all over. But they're loving our big-ass gas stations like Buc-ee's. They're loving our big-ass grocery stores like H-E-B's. They're loving everything about it. And then one thing that you've also noticed is they love that our food, we don't care if it's bad for you. We care about the taste. Everyone in those other countries, they're all like, oh, I can eat whatever I want over there. But it's bland. You don't want that shit. You're going to come to America and you're going to eat our food and you're going to love eating it. We have something called seasoning here. We season for taste. We don't season for cholesterol. All right? That's how we do it here.
That's why our cholesterol is so high.
True, but at least, they're living happily, because now all these Europeans and these people from these other countries, they're going back and they're taking ranch in their carry-ons because they need our flavor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because if I was over there, I'd drown everything in ranch too.
Now, I can't get behind the little ranch train that they've got going on. Everyone loving all this ranch dressing on everything. But I get the fact that you don't have it over there, and therefore now that's this brand new world.
Sure.
Right? When I was a kid and I discovered ranch, I put that shit on everything.
Oh, I still don't put it on everything. Like some of these people, it's still gross. I always, ranch goes on salad and goes on wings.
I put blue cheese on everything.
Okay, that is weird. That is disgusting.
I'm a monster.
You belong in Europe. Yeah,
that has more flavor than anything else over there.
No, that's expired milk. That's not flavor.
Okay.
That's
right.
milk that's been in your fridge for a month.
We're here to talk about why the Europeans and the South Africans and the Koreans and the Norwegians.
Look, so I see most of Texas. Now, granted, I don't know what's going on in these other states, but everyone that's coming to Texas, they're loving Texas. Now, is it because we're shoving it down our pride of Texas and we're making them love it? I don't know. But I haven't seen one negative report about Texas. I haven't seen one nasty crime. I haven't seen one nasty, what do you call them? Where they go and pitchforks outside this. I haven't seen a nasty protest. I haven't seen any riots or any of that. It's all been a lot of love. I think everybody's been proud that people are coming to America, and it makes me smile when I see it in my feed. The guy Freddie from Germany might be my greatest thing that I'm watching. He is awesome. He is documenting everything. I love that the people of Houston, he got a private tour of NASA. JJ Watt put him in a suite. That's just the Texas way. We're going to be loud. We're proud. We're helpful. And we're showing them Buc-ee's, and they're driving all through it, and they're getting a Buc-ee's every pit stop. And we're like, oh, yeah, that's 5 hours. We didn't tell him it's 500 miles. We just told him it's 5 hours away. And there he hit Dallas. But, he's getting to know us. Because think about it. If you're over there in Germany, that trip, you're going to be in 2 other countries over. No, you're still in Texas over here. And they're loving every bit of it.
The thing I love about it whenever they're coming in is they're not just talking about, oh, my gosh, this Walmart has watermelons the size of two children. It's the fact that they're going, listen, you can look at the ocean in one view, go an hour this way, you're at the mountains, an hour that way, you're in the desert. Now, different biomes, right? They're super enthralled with all of the just differences
in the same state, in the same countries you're almost seeing, because it's so drastic over there. And I do think some of the stuff they're being fed over there on social media, some of it is probably Sioux, but it's so micro that when they're coming here and they're seeing it in person, oh no, you just see the worst of the worst. That's how sadly our news is nowadays. They're going to find what's bad and not all the good that's around us. And I think that's really how you can tell it. Fort Bend County is probably a very good example to what they're seeing right now in America. You have the Sugarland, South Asian population. You have all the growth that's out in Richmond of every different denomination. You have, all these different little suburbs out here. And it's not just one area when you come to Fort Bend County. You're almost getting a different nationality in each little suburb out here. And that's just 5 minutes, 10 minutes away from each other. So then you put that in a national span, and you're getting a whole different people. So they're come to a game in Houston. So then let's go to a game in LA. You're going to get a whole world of difference. And they're only seeing what they're seeing over there is just a little bit of bad when compared. We're all nice. We're all friendly. We all love that you guys love America too. Because I love America. I love Texas. I love Houston. I love Fort Bend County.
You are Fort Bend County.
I'm the mayor of Fort Bend County. I love my constituents.
We love America.
Now, I'm waiting to see, though, when are they going to... I want to see a video of their first Texas turnaround. I really want to. I like a good Texas turnaround.
You do love a good Texas turnaround. I don't think we're going to see that.
Look, we're on a freeway. We missed our exit. Oh, we got a U-turn.
That's really a Texas thing, right? This is an America thing that we're trying to expose here. Everyone online that's chronically online, even if you're not, you're getting exposed to these foreigners that are coming over and experiencing it for the first time. The food is flavorful. The food is amazing. The food is giant. You get giant
They
portions.
like our big portions.
They love the big
Now,
portions.
is that a Texas thing or is that an everywhere? Because I thought Texas also had bigger portions compared to America.
No, I think that's pretty much everywhere in America. I think that's pretty much everywhere in America.
So it's going to be big and it's going to be tasty.
It's big and tasty, baby. That is America in a nutshell.
I'm big and tasty.
It takes you. Well, that's to be determined. The beautiful thing is that they're driving all over and they're going from. I watched this one. It's a fitness influencer from the UK, and they have done not just videos while they were here, right? Just touting and lauding how great America is and how much they want to live here. But when they get back, they're like, hey, now I'm thinking about buying a truck. And then they bought a truck.
You have F-250 doesn't even fit on the roads over there.
And that was one of their complaints. They're like, this sucks. It doesn't suck buying the truck. It sucks driving it in Europe.
If I drive an F-250, I'm running over everything. I don't care what's in my way. I'm showing them. I'm going to drive the American car. We're going to show them the American way. Get out of the way.
Yeah.
We're showing the Houston way. That's what we do.
Well, and then you have the Scots that are in Boston.
And that is awesome. I love what they are doing with Boston.
It's so good.
That's in fact. So this past weekend, I went and hung out with the big old Netherlands crowd up in Houston.
Oh, you did?
So I didn't do the walk because I missed the walk. But
man.
well, because they went from the walk. So they walked from Rice Village, Rice University, basically, all the way up to NRG Stadium for the game, and it was crazy. And they had tons of Texans getting into it. Everyone was like, just show up and wear orange. And the Netherlands crew, they're rowdy, they're fun, they were drunk, they were awesome. And so me and my friends, we were watching the game. We're like, let's go hit the bar they're going to afterwards and go rowdy it up with them. Now, by then, they were really rowdy. Thank goodness they won. But we got to have a good time with some what do we call them again? Dutch, yes. Sorry, I don't. It's just hard. Netherlands and Dutch, they don't go together. I want to call them Netherlandians, but
that walk,
but they were
that
awesome.
orange walk.
I don't think people realize how far away Rice is from NRG.
Oh, it's real far.
That's a walk, and they're out there. And now they have restaurants and bars. Everything in the way was getting involved in it. So people, everyone's drinking, everyone's eating. You have people watching it. You have natural Texans that are just being Dutch for a day. It was a really cool experience, and I loved it. And we were watching the game. We're like, let's go get in part of it. Now, we didn't get to be in the huge walk, but it was still fun seeing it afterwards.
You know what I love best about that is that the Texans that live here welcomed it.
They did.
Right? No one was complaining that the streets were shut down. No one was complaining that, oh my God, what is this parade that all of a
And
sudden
what do you
is
think?
happening
And before
with all of these foreigners?
Exactly. And before they came to the United States, I bet they were worried about that. They're thinking because they're just seeing the bad in America.
Yeah.
And the one person that probably was upset about that. Well, guess what? 99.9% of people thought it was the coolest thing around.
That's true.
Yeah.
I wanted to go see it. I did not.
Okay, so I didn't see it, but the aftermath was just as cool. You actually had less of the fake Dutch that were participating. You just had the true Dutchmen that were out there all day long, drinking all day, and thank goodness they won, because I would hate to see the damage they would have done to my great city.
It's so good. We welcome everybody here, especially in Fort Bend, because we already have these constituents.
We are the most diverse county in the United States.
And every single person that has been coming to the United States for the World Cup, I guarantee you there is a place for you in Fort Bend.
That's true.
And there already is.
If you're visiting and you think you could live here, give us a call.
You can go check out Mayor Ashton, by the way, on all of his socials at Mayor of Fort Bend.
Ashton St. Jean, Mayor of Fort Bend, anything you want, I typically show up. If not, 281-619-6609.
I like it. Good plug. Shameless plug.
Shameless.
That's fantastic.
But you can also go check out Countryman. But if you want the mayor experience, you got to go this way.
That is true. If you want to be with the mayor, you got to go the mayor.
This is my mayoral segment, so I'll take the credit for here.
That's right.
Do you have any questions?
No questions today.
Wow.
Here's the deal. It is just such a beautiful moment. I don't want to ruin it by bringing in anybody
Look
weird.
at this love I'm getting today.
It is. I love what's happening right now in America, and I'm overjoyed.
That's great.
Thank you for being with us, Mayor Ashton.
Hey, happy to be here.
Thank you, people. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe as you're heading out from this mayoral address. With all these people coming over from overseas, we're reminded that we have the hotel space, we've got the Airbnb space, we've got these little short-term rentals, Verbo, all the things, right, to put these people up. So we have the space. I think they're really realizing that now too, because they realize how big America is
and how much plentiful. I mean, it is. Yeah, like how much growth we're getting here, and you could still get 15 minutes away from here, and you're just hitting straight farmland. There's room for all of you foreigners to come live here and
much
become Americans.
Countryside is everywhere in America. So everyone looks at like the cities and thinks that we're just cities, right? It's kind of like how we look at the UK and you think London, right? You think Paris, you think Berlin, whatever.
But they're all really within 50 miles of each other.
They're all very close.
Very close.
Not 50 miles, but they're very close.
Some of them are really close.
Well, so what I'm trying to say, though, is that they have countryside, too. Right?
Sure. Well, yeah. Not as plentiful, I don't think.
Well, the conversations I've been having with a few people is that when they go home, right, then you have the city, right, which is maybe 10 miles around, right, diameter, maybe a little bit more. And then you have the countryside. But the countryside is like things that have been owned for generations.
Oh, sure, sure.
Right?
Oh, they don't sell their land like us to master plan communities.
Right.
Which I have a on and off relationship with.
A love-hate relationship.
A love-hate, on and off, all of it, yeah.
They have these small towns. I was talking to somebody, they live in this small town, and all of the houses are so small and so close together, right? Even though it's out in the country. Right, so you're on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no like front yard, backyard kind of situation. The houses are right off of the road. This is in the UK.
It's in their smaller towns too, and they're still on top of each other.
Yeah.
Well, then what's the point of living in a small town?
And I'm talking 3-bedroom, 1 bath. Right, it's the norm. Okay, and
that's the biggest thing they're not seeing here. They don't have air conditioning like we do.
No,
that's a huge one. I forgot to bring up.
In some cases,
air conditioning though we have it in everything. We have it in our self storages.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we have it, and there is not a building you're walking into without air conditioning. They're not used to it in our stadiums having air conditioned. We are made for air conditioning here.
That's right. Well, one of the things that they said when they were coming over is that you are not ready for this heat, right? To the other teams.
Aren't you seeing the reports of the heat wave in the UK right now, and people are dying from it, and it says like 105. I'm like, oh, that's just July in Houston.
That is.
Try 100% humidity on top of that. But
yesterday it was 98.
Yeah,
and
that was 100%. That was 100% humidity. That was brutal.
Hot.
It was hot.
It was hot.
I had to go move furniture yesterday for a client.
And granted, I wore jeans and I was outside working on another house as well. Right?
Really? Yeah, that just tells you the kind of work we do. We'll get in the heat for our clients. It's not just selling homes. I want people to know that.
And let me say this: yesterday, my day started with going to a house we're closing on, and that house ended up with no air conditioning.
I watched Brad. See, this goes into our UK appointment. I watched Brad. He has a closing tomorrow, yes?
Yes.
Okay, and the AC just went out right before, and he's calling 9 different AC repairmen to get him out there to fix it. So guess what? To anyone in the Eastern Hemisphere, we don't even buy homes without working air conditioning.
Oh yeah, no. And I advise my client, I'm like, listen, we are not signing documents. You are not buying this property unless we have a plan in place to fix this AC.
That is a top 3 requirement, I'm thinking.
That AC went from 76 to 78. The temperature inside the house went from 76 to 78, right? Mm-hmm. And then we went back later. I went back later in the day to meet the AC guy, and it was up to 88 degrees inside that house. Now, I think this is what we're talking about whenever we're saying, like, people are dying over there because it's 105. They don't have AC. So it's 105 inside their house, right? So that's a problem.
Well, I could trust it. So I went yesterday. I walked upstairs in my domicile, and it was 78 up there, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this sucks." Now, granted, 78 upstairs in AC, and then you have your whole downstairs raising all that heat up because hot air rises. It was pretty hot. But
so this particular client, I'm like, we're not signing anything, right? We are going to push out this closing if we have to, and if we need to, we're going to have to cancel the contract because we were under the impression that we were buying a house with a working AC, right? Just like everything else in the house.
So you found out it wasn't working at your final walkthrough?
Final walkthrough, so which is 2 days before closing.
True. When do you think it went out?
I think it went out that morning.
Oh, because it didn't seem like it had been out.
No, because it was still 76, right? And you and I both know that it did not get down to 76 overnight.
No, but I was worried because without AC in a house for a long time, especially in Houston, you can start getting mildew and...
Now, let me say this. It was still blowing, right?
It was just blowing hot.
It was just blowing hot air.
It wasn't cooling.
Yeah, it wasn't cooling anything.
That's probably worse, though. At that point, crack the windows and just get a breeze going.
Yeah, it was pretty oppressive. So
that brings me. So I was, I'm going a little off topic here, but that's one thing that I've noticed, though, actually in American architecture, is you go look at some of these older architectures. Our architecture now has probably gotten worse because of our dependence on AC. They used to build homes, and which I'm probably thinking they're doing over in the UK and stuff, homes that naturally air condition themselves, and they naturally have breezeways, and they put windows in strategic places, and they used to have openings at the top of their homes so that hot air just escapes.
Sure.
And everything. And
we still
you'll see a lot of that architecture actually interior Houston. You'll see, like inside Houston, you'll see it in the French Quarters in New Orleans, those older ones, and you can just see that architecture. And now we're not building that type of architecture anymore because we are so reliant on air conditioning.
Yeah, I'm sorry for being a first world country.
But I think it'd be cool to have that architecture with AC.
Well,
then that thing would be cool, man.
We retrofitted all
I would never flip a sweat. Are you kidding me? Break a sweat?
I will never, in the summer in Houston, I will never open up doors and just let the air
let it out.
Ever. Unless my house is musty because I've had it shut up for like 2 months, I'm not opening windows.
So in my previous city I lived in for 6 years was Lubbock, Texas. I think I've told you guys that. And our AC used to go out all the time until they finally replaced it. And Lubbock, you don't get the humidity you get here. You get dry heats. The hottest I've seen it was 112. And it's still not as bad as Houston 96, 100%. But our AC would go out all the time. And that would be in those dry heats is when you can crack a window and you start breezing the house and it's not bad. I'm telling you what makes it that bad for us is our disgusting humidity.
No, I agree.
Because it just sits and it doesn't go anywhere and you're just sitting in it, sweating it up, swamping it up.
In San Antonio, we had the dry heat as well, right? In Phoenix, they have the dry heat.
And it's not bad. That's why when I'm talking to people from these other states and I'm like, oh, yeah, it was 98 today. They don't quite understand what that 98 entailed. That 98, it's no breeze. It's just swamp.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know and they're not used to that kind of oppression. That 100% humidity, even 75% humidity, when you're at 98, you're actually at like 108.
Yeah, you are. And there's no breezes. There's no anything. There's no, it's just, it
feels like
stench. It's just, I don't know what it is.
It feels like you walk outside, right? And it feels like someone takes a hot, wet blanket and throws it on.
It's hot because there's wet in it. It's a swamp.
Yeah.
I mean, crap, I get a swamp in my pants too. But goodness.
You take a shower and you go outside and you immediately start sweating. Sometimes
it's like you can't even dry because you're still wet, but it's now sweat coming. It's brutal.
I think you get used to it. Your blood gets a little thinner.
Does it really?
And it makes it more difficult in the winter when you go up north. I'll say that because I've lived all over the Midwest in the United States, and I've lived in places that did not originally have AC. Right, so in Minnesota, in older homes, it was very common to not have AC.
Oh, I see that in Colorado.
They'll retrofit, right?
Our farmhouse in Colorado still does not have AC.
Okay,
and this is desert Colorado. It's still your 100 degrees, but you just don't even.
You don't even think about it.
No,
you open your windows,
you crack a window, and you're fine.
Yeah, but that's also with air, like a breeze rolling through, right?
And you're saying that. So if you were to go up, what do you mean it's tougher when you go up north?
Yeah, so your blood's thinner. So if you're going up into Nebraska, up into Michigan, Minnesota, Iowa even, Idaho, Montana, and you're going there during the winter, you are going to freeze to death.
Oh, so you mean that. So being in this hot, humid, it makes our blood thinner? I did not know that.
Yeah, for sure. So you're used to 100 degrees, right?
So I wonder if you're going somewhere north, but you're going high altitude, though, where you would already get thinner blood too, right? No, that's thinner air. I can't think right now.
You'd be able to breathe better, I guess.
Excuse that brain fart. I'm hearing. I didn't know this fascinating thing. So you end up getting colder faster.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it cuts to your bones, right?
I thought that would you were getting used to it. I thought.
Mm-mm. So I'm saying if you're moving from a hot climate into a cold climate or visiting, right? you are going to need to bundle up. Same as the opposite, right? So if you're moving from a colder climate, because I did this when I moved from Minnesota down to Houston.
Oh, you went Minnesota to Houston.
Minnesota to Houston.
Nice.
And we moved in July.
Okay.
So, and I wore jeans and a long sleeve shirt, and I had to unload the U-Haul.
Still do that, like an idiot.
I do it. I do it all the time. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm used to it now, right? I can go outside and go, it feels pretty good.
No, you don't. Not in that. You're wearing black long sleeve.
I know. I like it. I wear stuff like this to my son's games.
He's either wearing white on white or he's wearing black long sleeves with jeans.
With jeans, yeah. I'm a working man.
And meanwhile, we're about to hit July 1st.
Yeah.
Good luck, Bob.
Man.
He's northerner.
I'm so used to it.
He's northerner. He ain't used to nothing.
Dude, I'm getting ready to head up to Nebraska to visit family, and I'm a little afraid of it getting down into like 70 or 65.
And you're going to be cold, looking like a loser.
I'm going to be a little chilly.
Like, I need my big Carhartt jacket to go
I'm going to take a sweatshirt. I'm not kidding you.
I like to sleep in a sweatshirt. That's not bad.
I get cold now at 70. So if it hits 70 outside, I'm like, ooh. Yikes.
That's
what
weird.
am I doing?
That's weird.
That is normal.
I think like a crew neck and some shorts is appropriate for 70.
Oh, I'll wear shorts.
My legs don't get cold.
I'll wear shorts, but I'll wear a sweater.
Oh, no, I'll still wear Birkenstocks. I'm sandaling it up. Probably 11 months out of the year.
Okay.
I like me some sandals.
So those people coming in and wanting to experience this beautiful, beautiful country of ours, specifically Texas, but we're seeing it all
But look
over.
but that goes into what I'm sorry to interrupt right there, but that goes into what we're saying though, with how drastic everything is. You have that drastic climate difference in your same country where you're having a whole difference in blood that you're gonna have in the same country.
That's right.
And I just don't think the European mind or the really European, but I don't even think your Asian mind can even. This is all of Asia is even comprehending quite like what we're having here. Now, America's also a unique country though, and does get a lot of climates. You go over a whole mountain range and all that, all in the same country. So
we have every climate.
Oh, and we have every different type of climate and scenery. I want to say scenery may not be the right word, but you have desert, rainforest, all of it.
Yeah, different biomes.
Yeah, biomes. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, so we have all of that in the United States, in the contiguous United States.
Heck, you have a lot of that in Texas.
In Texas, you get most of it.
Yeah.
Right? So that piece alone is just, no matter what you want, right? I kind of stumbled there because I was like so excited. No matter what you're looking for, it's here, right? It's in Texas. Even in Houston.
Chances are it is in Houston. That's what makes Houston so unique.
Yeah.
Is you can get everything. Like, but we're not like New York where you're gonna have, Little Italy and little all that. No, it's just all of that all in one.
Although we do.
But we're not segregated with it, if you know what I mean. Like, all the people don't go live. I mean, I guess a little bit.
A little bit.
People like to live by people where they're from, where they have similarities. But a lot of it just, we're just such a melting pot that it's just all
I think of Chinatown
together.
when we think of that.
Yeah, our Chinatown, though, but I have more Chinese out here than you do in Chinatown now. Chinatown now is just the ghetto. With straight Jesuit right in the middle of it. That's it.
Straight is in the middle of it.
I mean, like Chinatown, they have Chinese on the street signs. But it's not like where all your Chinese go live now. All your Chinese are now moved out to Fort Bend County and stuff now.
That's probably true. That's probably true.
I think probably in the 90s when Chinatown became a thing, that's where they all went. But now it's just gone so diverse. Fort Bend County's so diverse. But Houston as a whole, I think, is still the most diverse city in the United States. And, And so you just, we don't, and I love that about Houston, is it's not every little spot, it's just all together. You'll have the same strip center, and there'll be 3 different cuisines in the same strip center. Mm-hmm. You'll have Indian, you'll have Italian, and you'll have,
there's always an African food market too.
Oh yeah, exactly. Then like a good soul food place too.
That's right.
Got it all.
Here's the deal: if you want
African street market,
that's
so true.
There's always
lately what's been popping up left and right that I'm seeing are those Indo-Pac
the grocers.
Indo-Pac grocers. Like that's the new strip center staple. It's Vape Shop, Indo-Pac grocery store, and Boba Lounge. That's what it is.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh my goodness.
There's a lot of Boba places.
Boba places and vape shops are in everything. I'm thinking those two are going to become the new. You remember 5-10 years ago when every strip center had a frozen yogurt in it?
Oh, yeah.
And all of them went out of business.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you might see that with the Bobas, and you're definitely going to see it with the vape shop. The vape shop's just, it's kind of gross how it's everywhere.
How many of them there are?
I'm like, man, are we that bad? That's why they hate on America. Look at us there. You won't find a single one overseas.
Well, is that? I don't know. I haven't been over there.
No, because they don't want. No, because they probably don't allow their citizens to put that crap in their bodies.
Most countries are still smoking
cigarettes. I think cigarettes are probably still healthier. Who knows?
Yeah, well, time will tell. I
It's
guess.
so much more aesthetic. Dude, a dude in a cigarette in Europe is so badass. I could just watch him do that.
You're like, are you trying to tell us something?
Okay, easy. No, but it brings me to my thing. Like, have you watched Friends?
Yeah.
You watched Friends.
Yeah.
Chandler Bing smoking a cigarette might be the most aesthetic thing I've ever seen.
You have a type.
No.
And it's Chandler Bing.
No, I'm not attracted to him.
Well, it sounds like
I like the look of that early 90s
smoking a cigarette.
No, a woman too. Actually, no, women smoking cigarettes gross me out. But,
well, if you're coming from a
hey, if you're a
country,
smoker, it's okay. It's all right.
It's okay for you.
Over there, everyone does it. This is America.
You know, it's really funny. This is a side tangent. I don't see people smoking like almost ever anymore.
No, but I see them with their big ass box mods blowing big old clouds everywhere.
Yeah, I don't see that. I see it more
in parking garages,
but I really don't see that like out in the wild either. But you really don't see people smoking.
But I also don't think you're not seeing it though because you don't drink anymore, and I think you see it more around drinkers because people like to smoke when they're drinking, and you see it a lot in your bar environments if you're going out.
Maybe.
And when was the last time you went out in that kind of scene?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we went to the
but tell that bar the other day. I'm actually surprised you don't see more smoking in Sugar Land and Fort Bend County, Sugar Land specifically, because of how big smoking is in India and Pakistan, how much of that community lives here.
And China. Yeah,
and China too. It's just everywhere. Yeah. And we don't see that out here.
Yeah. And even though there's those constituencies, that's a pretty large constituency in Sugar Land.
Oh, very large. We have a very large South Asian specifically.
Yeah.
And they are known to be smokers. Mm-hmm. And we don't really see that many. Now you do see I do see the lounges. Those are very popular.
There's a lot of hookah lounges.
Hookah lounges like nobody's business, and hookah lounges are also. You see the cigar lounges. You see the.
There's a lot of poker establishments. Do you know
they let you smoke in those?
They let you smoke in those?
For the most part, it depends on them. I've been to a few though. Some of them you're walking in to just smoke. But,
Interesting.
But they also that's another thing you'll see a lot of now too. Especially if you start heading up. I don't know if our listeners are familiar with Sugar Land. But you start heading on to the Sugar Land that heads up towards Mission Bend Highway 6 part of it.
Okay.
And that's where you really have your that community and that type of establishments all around. Your hookahs. Because you'll see, you're not going to find many of it over in I think that would be East Sugar Land, Missouri City-ish.
Yeah.
You don't see all the hookahs and all the smoke lounges and all that. And you start seeing it when you go this way.
That's right.
New Territory, down 90, all of that is where you see it. I specifically know over Christmas, I was trying to buy loose tobacco. My mother had got me a pipe, old school pipes for Christmas, me and my brothers.
Really?
It's actually really, from an antique shop. They're really, really cool.
Okay.
And so we were trying to find loose tobacco. And you're like, where the heck do you find it?
Can you not just buy it at the gas station?
No. Well, not, but you want good tobacco.
Well, they have loose
gas station had the loose one. I think that's what she originally got us with it. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is so bad.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to find it.
Man.
So we went to went to every smoke shop, every hookah lounge, every cigar lounge, anywhere, just trying to find it. And you'll see, you're like, they're not around per se where we are right now, where you and I are right now. Mm-hmm. But then you start heading closer in those. Yeah. They're everywhere.
That's the one thing that really does rub me the wrong way and really grinds my gears about a smoke shop is they don't have cigars.
No.
They don't have loose tobacco or whatever. What they do have is a shitload of vapes and a ton of bongs.
They love you're not allowed to call them bongs here. It's called, I think water pipes.
Water pipe. Calling it what it is. Dude, it's a bong.
I asked the dude about the bong behind the counter, not for me to buy, just because it looked cool. And I got kicked out because I said bong. Like, they take it that seriously. Like, dude, I was going to buy something in here. Not anymore.
And then he goes, get out.
I wasn't going to buy your bong. How many people still smoke a bong? That every vape shop has a whole wall dedicated to bongs.
Apparently a lot.
But that also, though, you will see, though, is that those other cultures do tobacco in those bongs. It's like a make-at-home hookah almost.
Well, there's a lot of hookahs. There's a lot of hookah lounges.
You can buy a hookah, but if
you go to a hookah lounge, for the love of God.
I think we're going to do our next episode at a hookah lounge.
And you know what our next plug should be? It should be...
Bob's Hookah?
No, it should be the cigar place down in Richmond.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Joseph's.
Because I missed the old one right here, Cigar. That was a good one.
Cigar here was so good.
I like a cigar. What's your go-to cigar if you were to do a cigar?
It's a Romeo Julieta.
Oh, you like a Romeo and Juliet? I call them Juliet. Is it Julieta?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
it's written in Spanish.
It's Romeo. I always thought it's Romeo. I haven't read it that hard. My favorite's in Olivia.
Okay.
Oliva.
Okay.
It's a great.
You know which one I don't is Acid. I will stay away.
I don't think I've had. I like an Ashton.
I
I love an Ashton, actually. I only like it because it's got my name. They're really not the best flavor. I'm telling you, get an Oliva.
Yeah.
Let me give you a little pre-plug in. An Oliva cigar changes your life.
Romeo Julieta is like standard.
It's standard. It's cheap. It's good.
They're not always cheap. You go for the higher end. You're going to get a nice
they're
Churchill.
affordable. Are you buying $100 cigars?
No.
Okay, so affordable.
Yeah, I'm buying like a $12 cigar.
Okay, so when I'm saying cheap, I'm meaning along those lines.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not buying the $6 cigars. You're going to get the driest tobacco in there ever and not get through it. That's what they sell behind the counter at the 7-Eleven.
Oh, so that's what else you get in America. You can go get your cigars, and then you can go right next door, typically, and go into the gun shop and just buy yourself a pew-pew.
And then you can go next door and get you a Boba. Then go to the Indo-Pac grocery store.
That's right. Welcome to Fort Bend.
It's like, I feel like we could make a movie, like Coming to America, when we should do that. But coming to Fort Bend County.
That would be good.
We just go explore the different anomalies here in Fort Bend.
That'd be so good.
Do you know how many people watch that? Because be like, oh my gosh, just because of the diversity, we could have it.
That would actually be really good. We could do a whole web series on it.
I think it'd be cool. And just like a 4 or 5 part, whatever, and we're just going to do, let's try it. That's a good idea. Hey, nobody take that idea, please.
TM, trademark.
Yeah, trademarked. I just bought the domain, sorry. Everybody's got a guy. We are your guy to share our guys. And today, our guy is...
It's Buc-ee's, baby. Buc-ee's is a Texas institution at this point. Started in Lake Jackson and has grown from one gas station with 2 pumps to hundreds, dare I say, gas stations.
With hundreds of pumps.
Thousands of pumps.
Hundreds of thousands of pumps.
Each gas station has, on your larger sets, probably 80 to 120 pumps. You've got a inside convenience store that rivals most Walmarts. You can get clothing. You can get home decor. You can get toys. You can get hunting equipment. You can get food, real food, brisket sandwiches, real nachos, a beef jerky bar. You can get an entire Coke selection, a soda selection, and I'm talking probably 40 different types. Coffee bar. Then you have an entire grocery section.
Oh, and you can buy, they have a section of grills and smokers, too.
You have grills, smokers, you've got coolers, you've got...
Arctic first started selling in Buc-ee's, if you didn't know that.
And that's why they became so big.
And now they're big, yeah. And it started in Buc-ee's. And the thing I love most about Buc-ee's is, yes, they do their billboards along freeways, but they don't have to advertise. Everyone advertises for them.
Oh, yeah.
And you go there, and I was just talking about this yesterday. They are now getting publicity worldwide because you're already starting to see. So did you see the post about the Arizona one that opened yesterday?
No.
And people were waiting for it to open. This is 24/7 Buc-ee's. It's never going to go anywhere. You can go anytime. And there was a line, like not like our normal lines for it, a line around it's now the biggest Buc-ee's around that building.
For a gas station.
For the gas station to open up, first one in Arizona. I still have a love-hate, again, with them leaving Texas permanently, like only exclusively.
Yeah. No,
but
it needs to be shared.
I love my Texas exclusive things. I still haven't. Whataburger has not been the same. But we're going back to that, and so there was a line, and you're like, you do know this is a gas station that is 24/7 too. It's not going to go anywhere ever. It's going to be enormous. And I was trying to compare that to something that came here, and the only thing that I could compare it to was I remember, what was that? That was probably 7 years ago. Gross. I can't believe that.
6, 7.
It probably was 7 years ago though. When In-N-Out first came to Houston.
Yeah, it was great.
I remember and I waited in that line, and I camped, and I was out there, and it was awesome. But this is a gas station that we're waiting in line for. Yeah. It's a 24/7. I'm like, I'll tell you this. So now imagine they're getting this national recognition though.
Yeah.
So now are we going to start seeing one pop up in Berlin?
Maybe.
On the Autobahn?
Maybe.
All little Buc-ee's?
That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Here's the deal. It's a gas station, yes, but it's also an American institution.
It is.
You have to stop when you see one. There are imitators, and there are...
They give you the countdown in miles when you're on a road trip. I love that thing about Buc-ee's. You know where you are. Every 20 or so miles, you're going to get another billboard. And they do own that of the advertising. No other business can advertise like Buc-ee's along a freeway.
Yeah, I agree. So when you're out and about and you're driving around, make sure you stop at the Buc-ee's. Make sure you get some beaver nuggets. What's your one recommendation for a food that you can get at that place?
Oh, you know what I've been really liking now is our chicken tenders. They are better than Cane's. They are good.
You heard it here first from Mayor Ashton. Chicken tenders at Buc-ee's.
It sounds so bad as my recommendation, but they're good.
And some beaver nuggets.
That's your recommendation?
Whatever else you want. That's my recommendation.
Beaver nuggets?
Beaver nuggets. Go to Buc-ee's, have fun, and don't forget, go plug yourself.
Game time.
Game time.
Uh-oh.
What's the name?
The game today is going to be called Mayor for a Minute. Ooh. And Brad is going to be the mayor temporarily. Don't you worry.
Ooh. Can I have your crown?
My crown? I don't have a crown. I'm not a king.
Oh.
I'm a mayor. Goodness
Can I have
gracious.
your badge?
No badge.
Oh. What do you have? A sash? Can I have a sash?
No.
Okay.
Welcome to Mayor for a Minute. I'm handing over the keys to Fort Bend County in Greater Houston to Brad Countryman.
Yes, please.
You have to solve a problem that are driving, you have to solve problems that are driving Houstonians and Fort Bend Countyans crazy.
Perfect.
The audience decides, well, you guys will leave us comments on if he's a genius or if we're going to vote him out of office really fast.
Ooh.
Round one.
Round one.
Traffic nightmare. You're the mayor. You have 100 million. Do you add more lanes to I-45? Do you, or I'm saying I-45, this could be any freeway. Think of the worst traffic jam that you don't like sitting in. Do you add more lanes like Houston loves to do?
59, 610.
I don't know if there's any fix to that interchange.
Got it.
That's the worst in America.
That's the one I
But
hate.
you could do the Houston staple, add more lanes.
Yeah.
You could expand public transit. You can build more toll roads. That always works too. Or something completely different. Defend your answer.
Okay. I got it. $100 million.
100 million. And I want to know each thing you do, how much of that is it going to take from your budget?
I'm going to build a second ramp.
At this, we're talking 59 and 610.
59, 610.
So where is this ramp going to go? Because you got to think of room.
Yeah.
Are you Mondaming it?
You want to hear it? Up. It's going above.
But where are we getting on? So where is this ramp starting?
So, much like Austin, actually, you know how when Austin, they split
For copying
35?
anything from Austin, this is bad news.
No, it helped. So they split 35.
Okay.
Right? And one went below and one went above.
And they both just ended up in the same place?
And then at the end, afterward, they both ended up in the same place.
So right now, does it go up right? It does go up right now.
It goes up right now.
Okay.
We're going to go up higher.
Where?
It's going to be a double-decker offer.
So are we starting earlier in 59 for it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's going to go up. Are we giving it a east and west?
Yep.
Because west is really only the one that's bad.
Yes, but we're going to need just like another one for east. Just
North and south, I guess, right there.
Yeah,
is
you're going to
North
need
and
it.
south.
So we're going to go up again and go to the east or the west, right? Or north.
It's north and south right there at that interchange. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right at the corner.
It's weird.
So, double-decker lanes, though. So you'll still have the traditional off-ramp that you have right now.
So we're not changing anything to what's there right now.
No.
Leaving that. So we're going to go back earlier on 59. And we're going to add another one even higher. Now, so it's almost going to be an express lane because it's going to dump out way further, right?
You know why this solves
This could
everything,
work,
right?
actually.
You know why it solves everything? Is because the people going up, they're going to be the ones who have the forethought, oh, I need to get off and I need to get on to the next highway.
Well, and I assume it's also going to be the people that are going further down 610 and not getting off right in the Galleria.
Right.
So that'll help just get people out the way while people are being slow.
Move.
Just move.
Just get out of my way.
Talk about my rants.
You know what I mean?
Gosh.
The
I love
biggest problem with that interchange is the people trying to cut in at the very end because there's only 3 lanes right there anyway.
All right, man.
You're the problem.
No, I'm not the problem. It's everyone else inching up when there's all this space up there.
I think we're gonna need all 100 million though.
It's gonna.
I think we're gonna need every inch
are we
of that
giving
100.
2 lanes to north and 2 lanes to south?
No, we're gonna go 2 lanes north, still 1 lane south, right?
Okay, just
that's
give
the normal.
Sure.
Like we don't need that many lanes south right now. We can expand it if we want later, but I don't think we're gonna.
But you're gonna leave room for expansion.
Yeah, always.
And so you want to start this probably about where that sign over 59 that goes lights flash when traffic is slow. You know that sign that goes over it?
Yeah.
Started about back there.
I would actually go a little bit further back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's almost like an extra express lane.
Yeah, you got like a whole mile.
Are we charging people? Is it toll?
No.
It's free.
I'm sick of tolls. I have $100 million.
No, like an HOV lane that, like if you want to go on it by yourself,
Nope.
it's also toll?
Nope, because the whole purpose is to use the damn lane.
So we're using tax money.
We're using the $100 million.
But we're going over the freeway, so we're not mondoming anybody.
No. We're not taking over anything.
Okay.
We're going up, baby.
I like it. I actually, I'm backing you up.
Let me know if I'm right. What's my next one?
He did good right there. The Astrodome dilemma for round 2. The Astrodome is finally yours. I'm not going to give you a monetary limit on this one.
Okay.
It
I
is
can do
gonna,
whatever I want, though.
Hold on. What's the plan? I'm going to give you a couple ideas, and you can also bring in your own. So, indoor theme park, enormous casino, like I brought up a couple weeks ago, which would be awesome. World's largest sports museum, make it a whole attraction. Entertainment district inside the dome, or destroy it for one, or demolish it, parking spots, or if you have something better, defend your answers.
Knock it to the ground.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. All right, this is why he's only the mayor for like 20 minutes.
Okay, here's the deal. Here's the reasoning
What
why.
did you just... What is wrong with you?
Here's what I want to do.
He's not a Houstonian, I forget.
No, it's fine. It's okay to be nostalgic, right? But I think in order to move forward, we need to destroy the past, okay? So that's the old saying.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's forget about everything.
Remember your past or you're doomed to repeat the same
Yeah, I
mistakes.
don't think that's it. I think it's pretty much forget it all, do it again. So
Nobody ever. My gosh.
You knock it down, you give it to Tillman, you let him turn it into a new you ready?
What have you done?
Yeah, a new Astro world that's quote unquote, and it's an adult playland. You have casinos on casinos.
It's going to fail.
You've got a whole like Fisherman's Wharf type situation.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Like
Why can't we do this in the Astrodome without knocking it down?
Because you need the space.
The casino inside of it that I brought up 2 weeks ago, you thought was awesome.
I do.
It's
agree.
actually on the National Historic Landmark, so I don't know if it can be knocked down.
If you have to keep it, it's fine, right? We can turn it into a casino playland place for adults, and turn that whole area into now an entertainment district, right? And I think
all around the dome.
Yeah, with the old Astro.
Now we're talking, Brad.
This is what I'm saying.
We're not knocking it down.
That was always part of it.
Okay, good.
The old Astro World now parking lot.
Yeah,
that was always part.
As long as we're not knocking it down, I like where your head's at.
I think but it's going to cost so much money to get it back up.
Because you want to knock it down and then do everything we've talked about doing inside of it where it's standing.
Yeah.
So might as well just refurbish it and make it even cooler. Because it is a historical landmark.
If it's a historical landmark and it has to stay, then...
It's the 8th wonder of the world, man.
To Houston.
No, to everybody.
To everybody else, it's just a park.
My late grandfather told me the story when it first opened that he drove in from western Colorado to Houston just to see the Astrodome. Didn't even go to a game. They just wanted to see the stadium.
And when I was growing up, I grew up going to Busch Stadium, and I loved it.
No one gave a shit about Busch Stadium. It's not the first dome stadium ever.
You know who did? St. Louisans.
Yeah, I know. Now you got Busch too.
I think you have too close of a connection to the Astro. The Astrodome.
I could make love to it.
I think you're too close to it.
I like it. All right. I don't know how I feel about the answer. You went back and forth. As long as it's staying up and it's being whatever, I'm cool with it.
Light a match.
Okay. This is why he will only be mayor for 30 minutes. Round 3. I'll give you 1 for 2 so far.
Luckily, you're not voting. They are.
They are. Please leave us these mean comments. Please. He needs them. Round 3. Houston summer. It's 105 degrees, 100% humidity, How do you make Houston more enjoyable?
Okay.
Unlimited money here. I'm not giving you a budget because it could need some money.
Okay. You need to cover every parking space in the city. Covered parking. I think that alone.
Every space in the city?
Every space.
And, oh my God.
I have unlimited budget, you said.
Yeah.
You might want to give me a budget next time.
Yeah, well, I don't even know what. I mean, I didn't think you were going to do something like that. Cover every space. And you're not done.
Single parking space. Okay?
Okay.
Every single one on anybody's property.
Oh.
And they can go, yes, I want it, or no, I don't.
Okay, we're not forcing them.
No, we're not forcing them. They can say yes or no, they want it or not. If they don't want it, they don't get money. Okay? But they just...
we're just giving them money to build it is all we're doing.
We would build it for them.
Okay.
So it would be, the Woodlands can have a theme, right? And Sureland can have their theme of their parking space.
What do you want to put on top of these shades? Are we doing it to...
Solar.
Solar. Okay, at least we're getting some use out of it.
100% solar.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have a lot of parking around here.
Houston's always been known for that because we don't have zoning, so we can have a skyscraper next to a parking lot.
And if we turn all of our parking, all of our high-level parking, right, open-air parking, if we can turn those all into covered solar, I mean, we're capturing so much energy at that point.
I think we should turn them all into parking garages, and then you can build more buildings where parking lots are.
I feel like it would be too crowded at that point.
Because people like every other city.
Well, people like driving their car, their autonomous vehicles. So
it's not a horrible idea. So that's your edge. You think that would solve? You think that would make everything more enjoyable?
I think. Just think about this: if you're walking out of your car, because the worst part is the car to the building.
Or how about from the building to the car and then getting in a really, really hot car?
It's miserable.
That's horrible,
right? So if you can take just that piece off. Right? Now your car is 80 degrees and not 150.
I've been pretty spoiled right here. I got a covered spot right here. It's pretty nice.
It's pretty nice, right? Now, when you don't have that covered spot...
Oh, it's been a while.
It's pretty bad.
I can't remember.
But you only come to work?
Huh?
You park other places. You park at HEB. You don't have a covered spot at HEB.
Huh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. And your car is hot.
It is hot. And I have leather.
Yeah.
It gets hot.
And you stick to it. Your thighs stick to it. And makes it like Velcro.
I get a sweaty back like nobody's business.
Man, and then your butt sweats.
Okay, actually, I'm on board with the idea.
This is what I'm saying.
It sounds like a lofty goal, but I'm with it.
You gave me unlimited.
You're right. Now, are we doing this all in... How many years do you think this would take?
I think you could do it in phases, but you roll out starting in the center of the cities.
We're starting inner city first.
No, you start inside the cities.
So we're inside.
So Sugarland gets their
own.
and
we all
Woodlands
grow from there.
Get their own,
That's actually a pretty good way to grow it.
Yeah.
Because if everybody starts in their city core, and then you just grow from there.
And you grow out.
That's not bad. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. Okay. Round 4. Rodeo Revolution. You are now the CEO of the Houston Rodeo. What is one change you make? I'm going to give you 5. I'm actually going to give you 4 and hoping you'll just like the 5th one as a joke.
Okay.
Better parking, bigger concerts, more local food. So they do a pretty good job of lower beer prices. Or if you'd like to throw in your own, because those I don't think are the best examples, because the Houston Rodeo is pretty good on its own. And then the other one, I would say you can permanently ban Judge Lena Hidalgo from ever renting. But I think that's a freebie. You don't have to use it as pickings.
I like her bitching that she can't be on the floor.
Who is that? Goodness gracious.
Lena. Just because you didn't get on the floor for the 5th concert
For
that you
the
went
5th time in a row
Yeah.
with your group of 10? Gosh.
I loved it.
And they're racist.
I thought
It's
it
because she's Hispanic.
It was so
Gosh.
funny. I love that whole
And
thing.
I love that nobody defended her.
Well, what needed defending? It's fine.
Well, sometimes you'll see online some questionable defending.
I thought it was funny. Okay, so I wouldn't actually ban her.
I think it was funny because if that was my actual, because she's technically the mayor of Harris County. Technically, I know they call it. What do they? What's the actual?
the mayor.
But because there's no mayor of counties. But what do they call it? The what's her title?
What is her title?
County judge, something like that.
Yeah, she's the county judge.
So county judge is basically the mayor of your county.
She's labeled as a politician. She is the county judge of Harris County.
Yes. So a county judge is basically your mayor of your counties. So like that's why I am the mayor of Fort Bend County, because there is no mayor, but technically there's a county judge of Fort Bend County. So I do think she should be permanently banned from the rodeo and probably any Houston event.
No,
ever again.
She's a staple.
No, she's not gonna get reelected. She's not a staple.
She is elected right now.
Yeah, but
I think she's fine. Anyway,
there's a reason you haven't seen her face ever. I don't think she is. We haven't seen her face since the events.
I just saw her not too long ago.
It's because you looked her up.
I'm looking at her right now.
That's because you looked her up.
Her little Colombian
So what
face.
if you had anything to change from the rodeo revolution? This is the world's biggest livestock show and rodeo. My choices may not be good, but what would you change?
Here's the deal. I don't mind the parking. I actually think it adds to the atmosphere.
The walk up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think no matter where you park, you either take like a shuttle or.
Oh, I ride the bike, guys. I did that the last time I went. I was shit faced, and the guy was awesome.
And those guys are great.
He sang to us,
and they always play music. It's so much fun. I like the parking at Astro World, and then taking the little tractor cart that they drag behind.
Yeah,
I love that. It makes me feel like Disney World.
Sure.
You enter through the midway, which I'm also fine with. That entrance is a little messed up, so I would like a grander entrance through that one.
For rodeo only, or are we talking NRG as a whole then?
I'm talking about, through rodeo, right?
Okay.
When you're going into Houston rodeo and you enter through the midway, through that, what side is that? The east side, I guess? The entrance just isn't very good. When you're going in through the other side, I think it's fine. Right?
With the bridge?
Yeah. That side's great. I like the midway. I think it's spread out enough that you can walk. I think that it's close enough that it creates this crowd type situation.
You have a good atmosphere.
It's a really good atmosphere. I like that all of the shopping is in another building. I love that.
Right? Who wants to look at that?
It's so good. Here's one thing. I would open up the stadium earlier because I'm tired of the 30 minutes before the rodeo starts. Everybody herds like cattle into that thing.
Oh, yeah, but see, that's the thing I actually agree with, because I think it gets more people to participate in the carnival and the livestock show, and it gets people out there, because then, I'm sure if you're going with your kids, it's not the best in that case, but if you were, say you're out with some friends or something, and you were, I went with my friends. We went, first time I went to the wine garden, and we really explored the livestock show, and we did all this, and of course, we walked in a couple minutes late, but I think from them not opening it up, it makes you go. And I think that's their idea with keeping it closed, and it makes you go support the shopping, support the cows that the kids grew, that raised. Not grew.
They grew them.
Yeah, not technically.
They planted them.
They fed them.
Here's the one thing I would change that I actually agree with wholeheartedly. I think the entire thing, tickets all the way down to playing the games at the midway, the prices should be down about 30%.
Okay, that's a good change.
It can still be quote unquote expensive, right? But not I paid $16 last year, this last rodeo, for a piece of bacon.
Oh,
one.
Why'd you just get one piece of bacon?
It was at Russo's, and it's the slab bacon. It's really big, and it's got whiskey and.
Why are you buying a $16 thing of bacon?
No, I'm not gonna lie, it was worth it.
I think at that point, that's just a choice.
It was so good. That's cotton candy bacon. That again, $16.
I've never even seen it. I don't want to see it.
Oh my god, Russo's bacon, dude. Russo's is the place to go for the bacon. So go there. There's also mini apple, right? Mini apple pies, and it's basically like pie on a stick. Delicious. It's like $20. It's expensive, bro.
I don't buy those things. So.
Yeah, what are you getting? I go there to eat.
Okay, I go there to watch a rodeo and have a couple drinks.
Okay, how much is a beer?
Well, when I went last year, I sat in the club and everything was $6. So I had $6 double whiskeys and $6 beers, and I was a happy camper.
Well, if you're not privileged,
no, they were free tickets. I was not.
Oh,
privileged.
How'd you get them for free, Miss Lena?
No, Lena did not do it. Lena
brought you tickets?
I did not take advantage of somebody letting me in. No, these were tickets that were bought. I happen to know people and can talk my way into getting things.
Is the last name of one of those people Hidalgo?
No, it was Erickson, about way wider than that. So That's the last thing.
Were you upset you didn't get to go to the 5th concert in a row?
I was happy with my $6 drinks. I really was. I don't think I had anything to eat that whole night.
All right, lower the price by 30%.
Okay, that's good. Round 5. We're going to bring it back to Fort Bend.
Okay.
The Fort Bend future. A major company wants to bring their company, their headquarters, and their 10,000 jobs to Fort Bend County. Mm-hmm. What Fort Bend County city are you putting them in? I got Sugarland. I'm going to name a few. If you don't like those, you can name the others. Sugarland, Richmond, Rosenberg, Fulshear, and Missouri City are your big ones.
Not Sugarland.
Well, you do have a new... you got where Florida is. That's a whole campus that a big company can
No, it's not. But it's going to be housing. It's
going
to be houses.
But I feel like if a big company came and said, we want it, I think they would give it to them.
Nah, I don't want it.
Houston's been... Sugarland's been having a hard time keeping their companies. Minute Maid left us, too.
Yeah, but Sugarland needs a new development that has, like, some really nice houses. They don't have anything new because they're landlocked and they don't...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they need that for that purpose. Sugarland, not Sugarland. What I would want is to see a money influx into Richmond. I would love that.
You don't think it's there? What about New Richmond? There's tons of money right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, I'm saying New Richmond. That whole area, that Harvest Green only hunt, there's lots of money right there.
Yeah, I want more in Richmond. I live in Richmond.
I live in Richmond.
Yeah, so I love that. So I would want them to be in there. I would want the manufacturing. Is it a manufacturer? What is it?
It's just a... You can name... Tell me the ideal...
I want an AI tech company.
Oh, why?
I want OpenAI.
Okay.
Why? Because it's the future. 2, because they're going to continue to build. 3, because they will have manufacturing and housing.
It's going to grow more and more, and you just get more and more jobs, and more people need a place to live.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
And you want it in Richmond?
That doesn't matter
He
for
wants
anybody.
he wants it actually right on 90, right next door to Pecan Grove. That would
I
be
actually
ideal for
do
Brad.
want it right off 90, and I want it right on the other side of Aliana.
Oh.
The south side of 90.
Yeah.
Across from Aliana. There's the new development over there.
By Indigo.
No. Hey, go further up. So when you go further up on 90 by Peak,
Sure.
right? So Peak Road, there's a new development on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, it's nothing. It's almost like East Fulshear.
It's almost like a 10,000 job headquarters. It needs to go right there.
Exactly. And Richmond is the spot.
And they only use the mayor of Fort Bend and Countryman Homes as their go-to realtors.
High five.
Let's do it, baby. Come on.
I'm in.
Okay, so we're picking Richmond. I think, because at that part of Richmond, too, because I think a good headquarter place would be Fulshear, too, outside of Katy. So we're honestly hitting best of both worlds. So
I think Katy had their shot. They failed.
But that's why it's Fulshear now.
I know.
But you get the amenities of Katy out there, though.
Yeah, but I don't like the amenities of Katy.
But you're just saying you want Richmond right next to Fulshear, so you're going to get the Fulshear love, too.
I'm okay with Fulshear is what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm not chill with Katy. Katy tried it. They failed.
Well, we like South Katy. It's in Fort Bend County.
That's what I'm saying. So
Cinco Ranch, Katy. Let's go.
Cinco Ranch is okay. I like Cinco Ranch.
We don't go north. And we definitely don't go east of 99. That's the new A-Leaf.
That is the not so great.
It's the new A-Leaf. That's what they're calling it now.
Yeah, but A-Leaf has this really...
It's where all the old A-Leaf families are moving to, though, is East Katy now.
You know what I like, though, about A-Leaf is that the ties to A-Leaf. So if you grew up in A-Leaf, you have strong ties to A-Leaf. Like, you love...
People love their A-Leaf.
Right?
It's the nicest hood around.
That's what I like about A-Leaf, though, is that they love that community so much, right?
But I think it's because they have their own district, they have their own everything. I think that's one thing that other Houston communities could have done better.
Yeah.
Is tie everything into their thing. Like, even though, like, you'll have your Heights and these other neighborhoods, they're all HISD. They're all Houston, everything. A-Leaf, it almost feels like your own city at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is.
Richmond has their own thing, and they're trying to do what, like, A-Leaf has succeeded at.
What are they trying to do?
So they're trying to get a new logo and get this, like, Richmond feel.
Like what A-Leaf did.
Richmond.
That's why you're seeing that Richmond sign everywhere with the train or whatever on it. Yeah, you're seeing that everywhere.
Yeah. A-Leaf did it, and they did it right.
A-Leaf did it great with the little kid and the A or whatever. It's like oh my gosh. Because my parents were both teachers in A-Leaf, so I had that logo all over our house. So I can remember that. Yeah,
lowercase A and lowercase
and it's like a child though face, but it's like an A. It's a cool little logo.
So good.
I remember that in a mouse pad. I do.
Windows existed.
I do. Back in the really old computers,
That's right.
when I just saw the little hill of green grass and the blue, you know what I'm talking about?
That's right.
The
That's
little
right.
wallpaper. Okay, Houston draft. You can only keep 3 Houston things forever from this list. You tell me what. So we're gonna. Some of these might be Texas, but we're calling them Houston things. 3. The rest disappear forever. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Okay. You have the Astros. You have the Texans. You have the Rockets. You have the Houston Rodeo. You have NASA. You have Whataburger.
This is so many.
You have HEB, the Dome, Galveston, and Buc-ee's. I gave you 10 options.
And I can keep 4 of these.
3.
3 of these.
I'll let you keep 4 because these are some good options. So all of our sports teams,
in Houston.
the Rodeo, NASA, Whataburger, Astrodome, HEB, Galveston, Buc-ee's.
And the rest of these have to leave?
Forever.
Get rid of the Astrodome.
Oh, shit.
That one's an easy one for me.
Okay, Astrodome is gone.
Because there's nothing in it.
Okay, so
I would say the same thing, by the way, for San Antonio. Get rid of the Alamo Dome. I would say the exact same thing.
the Alamo Dome brings lots of money to.
No, it doesn't serve
It
any
hosts
true.
it hosts a Final Four every couple of years. It hosts a lot of events.
You're right. So for 3 weeks a year, it's in use. So I would say the same thing. Only the Alamo, the Astrodome is worse because it's not being utilized.
Okay, so you took that out. You have 2 more left. All of our sports teams: the Rodeo, NASA, Whataburger, HEB, Galveston, or Buc-ee's.
People aren't going to like this. Get rid of the Rockets.
Whoa! Whoa!
Well, okay. Here's the deal. I'm keeping HEB.
We could do it. We could do another grocery store. We're not getting rid of our NBA team.
Nah, I have to get rid of the Rockets.
Our back-to-back champs.
I'm not like a huge NBA fan.
I'm not either,
in
but
general.
still, I'm not a huge NBA fan, but I'm a huge Rockets fan.
I like the Rockets for what they are, and I think I would like them if they were a winning team or a losing team. I don't think it matters. Yeah, move them over somewhere. I don't know.
The Rockets. It's like a Houston name, 2 with them.
Put them in Corpus. Okay. Rockets are gone. The Astrodome is gone. I want to keep... I only get to keep 4?
Mm-hmm. No. You can, keep 3 things forever. So I don't want you to say what you want to get rid of. I want to tell me what you want to keep.
All right, I want to keep the Astros.
Keep the Astros. Easy.
Easy.
Are you keeping the Texans?
That's debatable.
Are you keeping the Rodeo?
No, we can get rid of the Rodeo.
Are you keeping NASA? Because you get. So I'm going to count to 6. So everything you say, keep. You're going to keep. So you're keeping the Astros.
Yeah.
You're not going to keep NASA. You're not going to keep the first word spoken on the moon. Houston.
Again, I think that you have too strong a ties and nostalgia.
Because I'm a Houstonian. Are you keeping Whataburger?
What am I going to eat?
Okay, so you're keeping Whataburger.
That's why I'm stuck on Whataburger, is because I don't know what I'm going to eat.
HEB. You already kept HEB.
Yeah.
Are you keeping Buc-ee's?
We can move Buc-ee's out of Houston.
Okay, you're going way too harsh now. You get 6 to keep. You've just said no to everything else. But these.
Oh, I thought I only get 3 to keep.
No, you get to keep 6. You're just getting rid of. No, you can only keep 3. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I only get to keep 3.
Thank you.
Astros is one for sure.
Astros.
HEB.
Are you keeping Galveston?
No.
Are you keeping Buc-ee's? Whataburger? Texans? The Texans?
Man.
The Rodeo? The Houston Rodeo? I mean, goodness gracious.
But I think you can move the Houston Rodeo to like Montgomery.
But it's also like it's Greater Houston.
We're gonna have to go to Dallas, I think. Sorry.
I hate Dallas with all my heart.
So do I. Okay. We're gonna keep the Astros. We're gonna keep HEB.
2 more.
And we're gonna. What happens if I get rid of Galveston? Is it just the city?
The city's wiped off. It's nuclear bombed.
But I can go there.
No, it's gone.
It's the coast though.
You're wiping it out. There's no coast outside of Houston.
I have to keep Galveston, I think.
Okay, you have 1 more to keep.
Let's throw in. I'll tell you this, it's between Whataburger and the Texans.
I'm keeping the Texans. I'm so good with that Whataburger. So many other things we got. Whataburger saw at Chicago anyways. I'm cool with it.
And they're not technically from here. They're from Corpus.
Yes, but we're just talking staples.
Keep the Texans, I guess. Keep the Texans.
That's good. All right, let's finish this up real quick. A billionaire gives Houston $5 billion. You can only spend it on one thing. What are you doing for Houston?
$5 billion?
$5 billion.
What am I going to do for Houston? What's going to be best suited for
one
Houston?
big thing. Really one big thing.
Just
Not
one
like,
big
let's
thing?
not throw $1 billion here and $1 billion there. No, just give me, are you going to build
Yeah.
you going to build a gigantic stadium or something? Like, come on.
A new stadium would be great. That would be really fun.
That's the running cost for new stadiums now.
Yeah.
SoFi costs $5.5 billion.
Oh, I thought SoFi was more around 3.
5.5.
5.5. Okay. You know what I really love? That I'd love to see in Houston, because I want Houston to be more traversable. Okay? I want Houston to be able to, you go to this place and then you can take a tram or whatever to this other place. We have the street trams. Those suck. So what I want is I want to replicate something from Minnesota. Mm-hmm. And in Minnesota, from building to building to building to building, they have this thing that we all call the habit trail. Mm-hmm. Okay? The habit trail goes from building to building. It's all enclosed. Instead of
we have that.
Keeping out the keeping out the cold, you're gonna keep out the heat.
We have that in Houston.
Not in every building.
We have the underground tunnels, though.
This is all above ground.
Oh, well,
this is on like your second floor.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, that's a good use of $5 billion.
Yeah. That and we'll also have the tram run through that habit trail.
Oh, on top of the habit trail, almost.
Yeah, or we can do it inside.
Oh, that's a huge habit trail.
Yeah, so like at the airport, how you have to wait for the tram, but it comes by like every 2 minutes. Uh-huh. That.
But for every building in Houston.
Every building in Houston.
Well, that's cool.
Every major building in Houston.
Oh, I like that. That's neat. That's a great idea.
That's what I'm going to do.
So here we go. I'm going to say this will be our very last part. I'm going to say 4 controversial Houston opinions. You're going to tell me approved or vetoed.
I'll do them. We'll just do them rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Okay.
The Houston Texans will never win a Super Bowl.
A veto.
Amen. The Astrodome should be demolished.
Approved.
Houston is the best food city in America.
Veto.
What? Oh, gosh. Fort Bend County is the best county in Texas.
Approved, actually.
Okay. I do want you to explain why you don't think it's the best food in America.
I don't think it's the best food.
You know, most people do say that.
Most people are wrong. So it is not the best Mexican food that's in San Antonio. I'm serious. That has the best Mexican food. And if you already are taking off Mexican food, you can probably bank every other one is just slightly less than most other places that have a designated area for those things. Little Italy in New York is going to be better than any Italian food that you can get here.
What are you talking? You're talking about the very best in each city. We have all really, really good. All of it here.
Yeah, really.
So that
really
makes
good.
us the best food city in America because it's every cuisine, all really, really good. Yeah, you may not have the absolute best, but it's all really, really good. You can have the best Italian in Little Italy, but they're gonna have a sucky something else. You know, I'm not getting Mexican in New York City. So,
well, I might.
I'm not. I promise you, I'm not.
They have a melting pot just like us.
I
think the food.
Not like
I
Mexican.
think the food scene in New York is better than the food scene here. I don't think the food scene in Chicago is better. I don't think the food scene in LA is better. I think the food scene in
so you're going New York, Houston, 1-2.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think it's close.
That's where you have a debate with most people, but I still think most people do Houston, and I think it's because our Mexican sets it apart. I'm not getting Mexican in New York City.
To be fair, I don't get Mexican food north of Austin.
Yeah, exactly.
Ever.
You don't.
It's always terrible, and some person always goes, "This is the best Mexican food."
I'm like, you don't even know what Mexican food is.
You haven't lived till you've had their tamales. And I eat it, and it's like all masa.
I'm like, I'm sorry, you haven't gone through a chain link fence and ran away from 3 dogs to pick up tamales from a lady in Rosenberg? Because those are the best tamales you'll ever eat.
That grandma, I swear to God.
I tell you, I'm running from her 3 German Shepherds and pit bull, and I got to jump over the chain link fence
with your 2 plastic bags filled with
and I just got tamales. I just have a big old smile.
100%.
But they're the best tamales you ever
and they're still hot.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Dodging gunshots, you name it. But they're so good. That's deep in Rosenberg. That's where you really
I am in for that.
I always have to go make that trip probably every December. I feel like that's tamale season.
Yeah.
That's when I go Go make that run to
That
Rosenberg.
is tamales
At the
season.
lady. You got to go find the old lady in Rosenberg.
Christmas season.
That's what it is.
That's right.
I don't know why. I like tamales all the time, but Christmas season is tamales.
Christmas tamales, man.
Yep. Okay.
Let us know in the comments what
If-
you disagree with.
And you all, I think we all agree, Brad is no longer the mayor. Thank you for your 10 minutes of fame.
Yeah, just because I wanted to demolish.
Yeah,
Ashton.
that's your first problem.
Okay.
Can't be a mayor of a city that has historical landmarks and you want to knock down. New is not always better.
One of them.
Probably like the one that put us on the map, but all right.
There's always room for growth. And speaking of growth, we are here and we're talking about how other people from other countries are coming in and they're finally getting to lay their eyes and their hands on America.
Sure.
Right? They are seeing it from the first person view. They're taking a walk in someone else's shoes, as it were, right? And they're getting all of this info from their media and social media over there, and it's all being tailored towards them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's obviously their algorithm is going to speak to whatever's popular at the time. So I wanted to make sure that what I'm seeing is real, right? So my algorithm is showing me all of these people who love America. I'm not seeing anything that's like they're coming over and all of a sudden they hate everything, right? Or they hate a certain aspect. They may disagree with something.
I don't know if I've seen anything they hate.
And I try and be on all sides so I can get a clear picture of how people are reacting. I'm not seeing that from anywhere.
I'm seeing only positive things. Now, I don't know if I'm really actively looking for both sides. But I'm getting the trending stuff, that everything's seeing it, and it's all very, very positive
Yeah.
reviews. And even myself, it's opened my eyes. We're talking about what other countries are seeing. It's opened my eyes. Okay, all the crap that even we're seeing on the news or on social media, it's not how this world really is.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. And I think if you're sitting there and you're looking at, like even us, looking at other countries or looking at other people, and you're judging them, it's very difficult to really pull back from that unless or I should say, we should take a walk in their shoes.
Well, we're judging them from a 6x2 iPhone or a 50-inch TV screen. Are you kidding me? What can really be seen from that?
That's the big takeaway here.
And I guess not everyone can go explore a country, but that's why I do like events like your World Cups or your Olympics and stuff like that. And, some people may think it's a waste of money, but it really does open eyes and gets people from cultures that would never come here for any other reason.
Yeah.
But you get to come see this, and now they're integrated. I don't know.
And I'm not saying that you have to go to that place and walk in those shoes. What I am saying, though, is that you need to be open to the experience, right? So be open to looking at every perspective online. Don't just see the ones that are being fed to you on your For You page, right? Go out, and if you see something that you're like, oh, I really like what that person's saying, then search that thing and look at all of them, right? Not just happy-go-lucky, I'm trying to reaffirm my statistics.
Yeah.
Right? My confirmation bias. I have this book that I read called The Coffee Bean. Have you read this?
I have not.
Okay, so this book, super tiny, super easy read. It's like maybe 100 pages. This thing talks about 3 things, okay? And it really encompasses like this type of mentality. So in The Coffee Bean, the question is posed on page 1. Are you a carrot, an egg, or a coffee bean? Okay? Most of the things that I'm seeing online are these influencers, and they're the coffee bean, right? Or they're allowing their environment to kind of soak into them, and they're able to make a change from that, right? So what this really boils down to is if you take a pot of boiling water, right? The boiling water in this case is life. It is a harsh environment, and you throw a carrot into that harsh environment. What happens to the carrot?
It's not going to make it.
It's not going to make it. Gets soft.
Cut it up. I don't know.
Right? Well, you don't cut it up if you're just throwing it in the water.
Oh, it'll get real soft.
Yeah. So it gets really soft and it gets bruised easy and it'll mush up, right?
It'll probably disintegrate over time, yeah.
Right. So it really just beats the shit out of the carrot, right? Now, take the carrot out of there. You put the egg in, right? What happens to the egg in the boiling water?
It's going to soften.
It's going to...
Or shed its shell. I don't know what it is.
Not after a while.
Soften, right?
You don't know what a hard-boiled egg is?
It softens. I do. It softens.
It gets hard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. You're right. It does get hard.
It gets hard. It's a hard-boiled egg.
Okay. So when I'm saying soften, I'm meaning,
What are you trying to say?
Like when the egg white around, it's now a soft egg. Yeah, it's hard-boiled, but it's not a hard egg that you can crack. So when I say soften, I'm meaning like...
Oh, like the shell softens a little bit, right? But the inside of the egg
hardens or gels.
Yeah. So it gets harder than it was when it went in, right?
Yes.
So when you have a hard-boiled egg, which is what that is called, your insides get hard, right? And you aren't allowing you're not allowing life in. So with the other part of this analogy is that when you toss the carrot in, the water, the life, right, is attacking that carrot and it's getting in through every single pore, right? And it's destroying that carrot from the inside out. When you toss the egg in, it's got this real hard protective shell, right? When you crack that egg, the water didn't get through that hard shell. But what it did do was make the inside that much harder, right? Pushing everybody out, pushing life out. Now you take a coffee bean and you put a coffee bean in water. Okay? What happens?
Hot water?
Yeah.
It'll turn to coffee.
Yeah, it'll turn to coffee.
Yeah.
It doesn't get affected by the environment. The environment gets affected by it.
Huh. Yeah.
Because you can still pull that bean out at the end. And it is still a coffee bean.
Right.
Right?
It affects the environment.
So, when you're going out into the world, be the coffee bean. You are letting just enough of the world in to where you can affect and you can make a change. The carrot falls apart, right? The hard-boiled egg doesn't allow any of that external piece in except the heat, and it ends up turning, in this case, bitter, right? Angry towards the world. Be the coffee bean and force the change in the environment. And that's what I'm seeing online. I'm seeing a lot of these coffee beans, right?
Do you think it will affect after the World Cup?
I think it'll have a lasting effect for a little while. I think we still live in a world where there's a 24-hour news cycle, and we're in this social media frenzy, right?
Do you think it'll bring us any unity?
I think so.
More unity?
Yeah.
Less division?
A little bit. Yeah, at least for a time, right? I think that right now everybody's focused on this, right?
Yes.
And we're all talking about it. We're all talking about this social media aspect of people coming over and we're sharing cultures.
Yeah.
That is a big, big thing. I think that lingering piece will stay. I shared this culture with this group and now I've learned more about them, right? And maybe I love them, maybe I did not. So we want to make sure that they are all maybe not coming together because I think that that's unrealistic, but we want to make sure that we're all at least taking something out of this relationship and then expanding our worldview. That's becoming that coffee bean, becoming more tolerant, becoming more loving and more worldly.
So let's just do the World Cup every year.
I agree.
Here,
let's do it.
Here in the United States.
Every year, right here in the U.S. That's what we should do.
I like it, though, but I see what you're saying.
You know?
It is.
So when you're going out and you're being a part of the world, be the change. You're going to be that coffee bean and you're going to make that difference.
Be the change you see in the world.
Yeah, be the change you want to see in the world. Mm-hmm. Let's go. And also be nice to the Scots up in Boston. They are super drunk and they're probably hungover.
Actually, but I hear they're pretty nice back, I think.
I don't think they're mean. I think they're drunk. Yeah, and they're tired today.
Who's not? Nice if you're traveling to go watch your soccer team, I think that is a drinking trip.
I think you're okay with it. Yeah.
And
I think you should.
I don't think anyone's complaining. I like a drunk, obnoxious, rowdy fan.
All my rowdy friends are coming over tonight.
All my rowdy friends are coming over. Like good old Hank Williams said, stay loud.
Stay proud. Stay local.
Stay Southwest.
Yeah. Yeah. Southwest to normal.